Hello all. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have almost done with the texturing of this particular stage over here. So let's continue with few of the things which are left out. So let's go into this and let's just texture this speakers over here. So let's go into material and let's again take a V-Ray material over here. Let's give a bit of color to it. Let's slightly give a bit of reflection. Select this and this, and if you want to give some details over here, the handles and all this stuff that can be created over here. So you can just select this and you can just use a bit of bevel over here. Just push this out, rotate it in this way, and you can still bevel it. That's it. Alright, so that can be done with this also. So let's go into this. So let's add a swift loop over here. So let's go into this and give a bit of bevel into it. Again give a bevel and just rotate it. That's it. So assigning the same texture over here for this also. So let's go into this, select this and this. So we will be assigning a texture to this also. We'll be assigning a bit of a grayish texture or color over here. Give a bit of reflect. Select this and this. Alright. So once you're done over here, select this, assign this over here, and for this what we'll be doing over here is like select this, pull stuff, assign this color to it. So select this over here, select this all, select this, assign the same over here. So once you're done over here, you can just keep on saving the files over here. So now what I'm going to do over here is like let's take a V-Ray light over here. So we'll go into this, let's go into the lights, let's take a V-Ray light and let's take a V-Ray light, just drag this light up. After taking this light, let's make this light as a sphere, or we can keep it as a dome, and let's just rotate this light, and let's just push this light up over here. So we'll be definitely reducing its intensity of this particular lights over here, and we'll be utilizing a target over here for this lights. So let's use a bit of a target over here for this light. So we can just rotate it. So if you off this target, we can just rotate this light over here in this way. Select this light, and we'll go into this option double-sided invisible, no decay, and we'll give a color to the light a bit, and we'll reduce its intensity to 3. So let's go into this. Now what I can do over here is like I can just select this light of the target, and I'll just duplicate this light over here. I'll just duplicate this light. That's it. So once you're duplicating this lights over here, so activate the target of this lights over here. Okay. So definitely the light is very high right now. So we can just reduce its lights over here. So you can go into this and set it as 0.2 as 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. So let's go into rendering, render setup. Let's go into Vray. We'll make it as adaptive subdivisions. Go into this, go down. We'll keep it as Lensos filter, environment, GI environment. Go down, color mapping. We'll keep it as exponential, GI. We'll keep it as irradiance map, light cache, your primary engine and secondary engine. And we'll reduce it to medium. Can increase this 160/70, and let's see how it looks like now. Now looks much better. So go into this V-Ray, off this and render it. So we'll go over here and we'll take one more V-Ray light over here. We'll take one more V-Ray light. Over here. Let's just push this up. So you can just go into this and we'll give a render it. Looks much better. So you can just mirror this over here, make a copy of this particular lights over here. Let's see how it looks like. You can go into the environment and you can just uh, change the background. Let's render it and see how it looks like. Now looks much better. Looks much better. And off the cast shadows. Just render it and see how it looks like. Yeah, looks much better now. So we can activate its target option over here. So you can just select its target over here. So select its target. So you can just place the target wherever you want. Looks much better now. So we'll be just pushing this light more in front. Push it up if you want it more on the stage part and render this. Yeah, looks much better. So select this, delete this light, select this and just mirror this, copy this of the target. Yeah, better. And you can just render this and you can see how it looks like. Looks much better. And if you want that this light should only affect this much of the area, so you can just select this and increase its multiplier and let's render it to see. can off this target, let's rotate this light over here and let's see. So let's try to change the color and see how it looks like. Okay, it's illuminating, but it's illuminating the maximum area. No decay. So you can reduce this target distance of the light, emit radius. So it's like if you, like example, give a color to the light, and if you increase its intensity, and now if you render it, so you see that it's emitting the maximum area. We can reduce that, emit radius. If you reduce this emit radius, it will definitely reduce this. Alright, so how much area you want, you can just define that. You can just reduce that stuff, not a problem, because the intensity, the multiplier is also very high. Or even you can use a sphere also. If you want to use a sphere, you can use a sphere also, not a problem. The area which you want to define, you can easily define that area. For that you have a radius option over here that can be used much better. Alright, so select this target over here. So select the target, push it down, select this rendering and render it. So you can just adjust it wherever you want to accordingly. Just render this stuff. Alright, much better. So we don't have something to close, we need something which has to be closed from the back side. So if we do that, that would be much better to avoid escaping the light, you know. So we need to utilize this stuff over here. Yeah, looks now much better because the light was escaping from there. So we need to reduce this. So we can just select this. Just render this. Much better. Alright. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.